Hey guys, today is the 16th birthday of Plants vs. Zombies, and I wanted to make a video about it. So, I originally didn't really know what to do for this video, but then I decided, why don't I just rank all of the games? So that's what I'm gonna do. And this video will be mostly unedited, so it still will be edited, but I just want to get my full feelings across. And say what you want, but I will always love these games. If it weren't for these games, I would have never gone into things like third-person shooters. I've played if it weren't for this game, I would have never gone into shooters in general. And that's really awesome. So, I'm gonna start off, I'm gonna go in order that the tier list maker laid out for me, and we're gonna start off with PvZ1. This game is wonderful. It was a blast to play through on my first playthrough, and it becomes, when you're doing your second playthrough, a lot more strategy is added. So I do like how more strategy is added slowly, but every game with like a difficulty curve does that. In my opinion, as much as I love this game, I feel like a bit of it's overrated. Don't get me wrong, it's still a wonderful game, but like, it's definitely not the best in the series. It's amazing, but just not the best. PvZ2 is better actually. As much as I hate things like the microtransactions and the ads, and like all that crap, all that modernized mobile game crap, it's still good. If you're playing just for the adventure mode, it's definitely a solid experience. You can beat the whole game without spending a single penny, but it does become easier when you do. I've never bought in a premium plan. I've only bought in things like the Genium plans or like, but it's just certain stuff so much. It's so grindy. That's my main issue. You have to grind so much in this game. There's nothing wrong with it being with a long game. In fact, when your game is long, you stretch out the amount of experience players will have with it, and that's great. But like, it's just inconsistent. The plant designs are inconsistent. But like, before Adventure ended and before Arena, it was fine. The plant designs, like, yeah, there's really cute art styles on it, but now they just look, the new plants just look ugly. You know, they did Scaredy Shroom, and he just looks bad. I'm sorry. I like whipped up a quick drawing Scaredy Shroom in less than 2 minutes on my notebook, and it still looked better. This game, it's still amazing, but things like the microtransactions, they're not mandatory at all, but it's still very heavily implied. There's some levels that are just for commercials, and I don't like it. Arena and Penny's Pursuit are both like, even though they're free to play, they're pay to win, and I don't like that at all. Arena and Penny's Pursuit is like, I barely even touched Penny's Pursuit, and I don't like it, like at all. And nowadays it just forces you to level up your plants and stuff, and it's not good for people who want like a vanilla experience, but that's why mods like Alters and Flourish exist. PvZ3, I never played it. Never played it, but from what I've seen, it looks bad. PvZ, I've never played Adventure. It looks cool, but at the same time, it just looks like a standard tower defense game. I don't know. I put solid. Battle for Neighborville. Okay, this will be hard. This game got me into the Garden Warfare series, and it's a great introduction actually. I feel like the reason why Battle for Neighborville was created was to be like some kind of, if Garden Warfare is like Team Fortress 2 Junior, kind of. If that's the case, then Battle for Neighborville is like Team Fortress 2 Junior. It's still a fine shooter game, don't get me wrong, but they just changed so much from Garden Warfare 1 and Garden Warfare 2. I feel like they took everything good, or everything that made it memorable, and got rid of it, and they replaced it with the, not the living, the upgrade system, and that system is cool. It's fun to make different builds and stuff. But eventually you'll find a build that you like, and you'll stick to it. You probably won't change much. Same goes for the characters. You find one character you like, and you'll probably stick to it. You won't change. Once you find a main, you stick to that main. Because whenever you play a different character, you just don't have the same amount of experience. Whereas in Garden Warfare 2, I main pea shooter. Whenever I play classes that are pea shooter, it's still a great time. Battle for Neighborville is a solid game, you know. Really good introduction to Garden Warfare, and especially shooter games. And it is a spin-off, so I can't really call it Garden Warfare 3. But you know, it could have been better. Solid, but it just could have been better. Garden Warfare 1. This game is great, actually. Some people think it's the greatest shooter of all time, which, like, as much as I want to agree with you, it's just, no, it's not. It's a good shooter, don't get me wrong, it really, really is. But it's not the best shooter of all time. It's really fun, actually. It has this nice vintage, homemade, style, but also maintaining a way edgier style than something like, I don't know, PvZ 2. This game is just a joy to play through. It's oozing with charm and effort. Every character feels unique and different, except for Chemist. But there's a neat sense of progression to it, and it's like, I just can't get my full feelings across. It's amazing. The maps are wonderful. The music is wonderful. Good game. Garden Warfare 2. I don't even need to explain this one. Garden Warfare 2 is one of my favorite games of all time. Not the greatest game in my opinion. Not my favorite game of all time, but it's definitely up there with my all-time favorites. This game is so much fun. The different character classes, they feel absolutely wonderful to play. The variants have a nice incentive. There will always be that one variant you really want and try really hard to get. It's a good incentive to keep playing. The characters feel so fun, and while it's not the most balanced roster, it's still a fun roster. The chaos feels real, and I love that. I love how fun and chaotic it is. I love how crazy it gets. I love how vibrant everything looks. The hub world looks great. If they ever make a Garden Warfare 3, I really do truly want them to do some kind of like, the hub world will be like almost completely open world, cause I do truly really enjoy open world games. I like Kirby and the Amazing Mirror, but there's such a nice feeling to everything in Garden Warfare 2. Everything just has so much effort and love put into it. It's one of those games where you can tell that the creators had so much fun while making it, because it's evident, because it's actually fun to play. The best, in my opinion, the greatest game in the PvZ franchise. If Garden Warfare 3, if that ever comes out, and like, if Garden Warfare 3, when it comes out in like 2094, if it's somehow better than Garden Warfare 2, there's nothing stopping me. I'm buying it for my children. And Plants vs. Zombies Heroes. This is out of all of the PvZ games except for Garden Warfare 1, this is probably my least played PvZ game, but it's really fun. It's pretty much a card game, kind of. There's a lot of strategy to it. There is a lot of strategy. Every PvZ game has a lot of strategy, but I feel like with this game, the strategy is escalated to the extreme. I don't have much to say, but it's a good game. Really good game. So, I just want to thank you all so much for watching this video. happy birthday, Plants vs Zombies. I can't wait to see the future of this franchise.